In this video, I will be showing you guys some bonuses that you might not want to miss out on from the last event week. So expect to see some different discounts, some very important bonuses, and maybe even a clothing unlock in here as well. And without wasting any more time guys, let's dive into this video. So to kick things off with the first bonus I think that you guys might want to try and get, it will be this right here, which will be the clothing unlock. If you purchase the Dinka Jester RR, the Dinka RT 3000, or the Dinka Sugoi, you will receive the Dinka T. Now I would only recommend doing this if you guys want one of these vehicles. For example, if I did not have any of these vehicles, I would probably choose the Jester RR. It can have them drift tuning upgrades on it, and it is honestly a really nice looking vehicle. I also believe that there is a huge discount on all three of these vehicles. So not only can you guys get a massive 30% discount on all three of them vehicles, you can also get that clothing unlock as well. For the next bonus that I think that you guys want to do, it will be the weekly challenge. Now the weekly challenge does actually require one thing, and that will be the auto shop. And if you guys have an auto shop, you will have to complete 3 auto shop client jobs, which essentially is the customer vehicles. And after you guys have delivered 3 of them, you will receive the $100,000 reward and the LS Customs coveralls. For those of you guys out there who like these clothing unlocks, this will be a great one to get. I don't really think this is too hard to complete, and even now you guys could probably do this in a day. It honestly will not take you guys too long. Now for a bonus that I was not really going to include, it will be this right here. So this will be a double money and RP bonus on the exotic exports and the offense defense adversary mode. Now I only thought to include this because of the exotic exports. I know that many of you guys will probably see the exotic exports spawn, and for the most part I know that a lot of people just don't really deliver them. So take this as more of a reminder that it does have double money and RP until the next event week, so it's probably worth delivering and getting a little bit more money. I also decided to include this bonus as well, which is the LS Car Meet series with some double money and RP and also double reputation points. These things are pretty fun to play, especially if you guys have full lobbies. And of course, if you guys want to level up in the LS Car Meet faster, now will be the ideal time to do this. And for the final bonus that I just had to include, it is the double money on the auto shop client jobs or customer vehicles. Now this sort of ties in to our weekly challenge as well, where we have to complete 3 of these customer vehicle jobs. And honestly, the money is great for these customer vehicles, but then again, it really depends what vehicles you guys get. For example, you guys can have some low-end vehicles, and you might not even get a high-end vehicle for quite some time, but you can also get the high-end vehicles and not get the low-end vehicles for quite some time. There's honestly really no in between. If you guys already own the auto shop, this will be a great thing to do this week. And if you guys do not own the auto shop, I would recommend using this discount here, which is a massive 40% off, to purchase one and also get some upgrades. This is by far probably my favorite discount this week. I always like it when the businesses have some discounts, and a massive 40% off is honestly really huge. There's also these 30% discounts as well. You guys can already see that the Dinka Jester RR, the Dinka RT 3000, and the Dinka Sugoi are here. And honestly, just looking at this list, there is some really great vehicles here. For example, the Anis Elegy Retro Custom, obviously the Jester RR, and many others. But now guys, this obviously brings us to the Salvage robberies. I would always recommend doing them every single week. We have the Duggan robbery for the Pifter Growler, which is the top tier vehicle, which you should probably sell. The Cargo Ship robbery for the Dinka Jester RR, which is the standard tier, which I would also probably recommend selling. And then the Podium robbery for the Dinka Blister Kanjo with the LS Pounders plate, which is now the claimable vehicle. Unfortunately, the claimable vehicle is the low tier vehicle. I would also suggest that you guys spin the Lucky Wheel. The Karen Previon is the Lucky Wheel podium vehicle this week, and all things considered, it is honestly not a bad vehicle. Along with this, the Karen Kaliko GTF for the LS Car Meet prize ride is also pretty good. Now you guys might just be able to do this one, I'm not entirely sure, but you will have to win in the LS Car Meet series for 3 days in a row. Some more vehicles that I would suggest that you try and get, or at least try out for yourself, will be at Simeon's Auto Shop. We have all of these vehicles. We have the Anis Silvestre, the Dinka Verus, the Emperor ETR1, the Karen 190Z, and the Shih Tzu Hakachu. Altogether some great vehicles here, and just remember you guys can test ride them at Simeon's Auto Shop. I would also suggest the test track vehicles at the LS Car Meet. Some of these vehicles are also pretty good, and the main reason I included these vehicles specifically is because they do have limited time liveries or liveries. So just go over to the LS Car Meet and check out these vehicles. You can also test ride these in the test track and see which livery or livery you prefer. And last but not least guys, I would also suggest doing all of the time trials this week before the next event week begins. This is essentially just free money, especially if you guys have a fast enough vehicle. For example, I love to use the HSW Hakachu drag for the HSW time trials, and it's probably pretty viable for the standard time trials. tutorials. But anyways guys, let me know your thoughts on all of these different features in the comments down below. Which bonus do you guys think is best in your opinion? And if you guys went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I really appreciate your support. And if you guys are new here, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.